A lot of people couldn't tell from far away. A lot of people couldn't tell the difference. So AliExpress, coming from China, these are fake Pokemon cards, but these are cards that would normally cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to get. And so I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see how bad are these fake cards, because some of these people selling on AliExpress have really good reviews and people are super stoked about the cards. So I spent almost $100, just shy of $100 on fake Pokemon cards to see, was it worth it or was it not? And so we can compare them to the real cards. We could see my final thoughts, and I can also share with you some deals if it is something you want to do. I'm not condoning selling any of these cards, but if you just want cheap alternatives, this could be an option for a lot of you out there. We have here are some real alt art Pokemon cards, and there you go. This is a Japanese card, so it's gonna have the gold background. Every single card here is fake, and you would know that based on many things. Just the way that it glistens, the reflection. You definitely know from the way the back looks. Let's go ahead and look at that Japanese card again to compare them. It looks very obvious when you have them side by side. But from far away, a lot of people couldn't tell from far away. A lot of people couldn't tell the difference. This card right here, if it was a perfect PSA 10, it's like a $10,000 card. These Pikachus are multi-thousand dollars worth of cards. And while I would love to one day own the real ones, I'm stuck admiring these fakes. So let's take this card right here from the Eevee Evolutions. You can see a lot. I mean, it's not bad though. Anyways, it's a fake. This card would cost hundreds of dollars if it was real. But here I have all the Eevee Evolutions. Not all of them, but most of them. Pretty cool. Kind of continuing the trend here. This is one of my favorite Pokemon cards. This is it. Somebody asked me what is my favorite Pokemon card. This has got to be one of them. The Gengar VMAX. The deck, it's from Astral Radiance, I think is the name of it. Really cool. About a $300 card normally. And this one still glimmers. You know, it is the Japanese version. It's not the English version. I mean, you could tell on the back of the card that it's a little faded. It's not as crispy. The colors kind of blend in a little bit. But sitting in my binder, I love it. I don't condone, buying these and reselling them and cheating people out of their money, because I feel like that's what some of these. So here we're going to get into the. Don't worry, I got all these too. Into the Van Gogh Pokemon. So amazing. These are obviously fake. For those who don't know, some of these cards really do exist. The Pikachu here is what I saw this card a long time ago. It's about an $80 or $90 card normally, and I was like, I really want this card, but I don't want to spend $90 on it. I just want to look at it. I think it looks cool. And so there is your Pikachu. There's also the Mona. I don't know if I have to Google this. Is this a real card or not? I don't know. I've never seen it in real production. I don't know if this card ever really existed. I know for a fact this one did not ever exist. The Da Vinci Pikachu. This is a total. I mean, even look at the glittering in there. The radiance in there, not good at all. These two cards are actually real Pokemon cards. They're just on my Pikachu page here. And then here you go, Pikachu crying to the moon here. They're obviously fake. The printing on them is not super bright. They're kind of dull. And then the edges are not square. The coloring is all off. I mean, look at these two cards. Look at the blues. Just look at the blue colors between those two. I mean, it's obvious they're fake if you were to put the two next to each other. But I'm not looking at the back of the card at all. I'm enjoying this felt-capped Pikachu. So, and then we have the Squirtles and the Blastoise version, the Snorlax, Lugia. Super dig this. This is all in a pack. I'll show you. I'll put links in the description, all this stuff if you're interested in getting it, just to have for yourself. They're not official Pokemon goods. And then the Eevees. We got all the Eevees with the different costumes on them. Card. I mean, I dig it. But pretty cool. So, how much did I spend on all these fake cards? And all the ones you're seeing right now, they come in different packs, but I think total, I actually did spend close to $100 on all of these. These were by far the most expensive. These ones right here were like 3 times more than the other ones. These ones here. The Eevee Evolutions were not super cheap. And then on top of this, let's go ahead and have a look at the website and everything else they sell. So on AliExpress, you can see they have everything from individual like Charizard cards for $1 a card about. They even have an Ancient Mew. They have a lot of Eevee cards. They have packs where you get 16 different cards, different combinations of cards, a lot of really big hitters. Even these great packs, you get, you know, about 8 or 9 cards. It comes out to $2 a card. Often this guy free shipping too, so you don't pay anything additional for shipping. All kinds of deals. And then on top of that, whether you want the fake cards pre-sealed as well, look, you can buy a booster box. So for $20, you get 36 packs of Pokemon cards of fake 151. For those of you who don't know, English 151, 40 packs would cost you close to $300 or around there. Somebody could check my math, but it's like close to $300. Now, if you're a real collector, this sucks. You wouldn't do that. Fake cards are worthless. They're whatever. But if you have kids, like my son, who doesn't treat his cards very well, who doesn't necessarily like keep them mint, they touch them, they bend them, they throw them around, they trade them with their friends. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't buy these. Like, it's literally you're saving like 80% on these. Do they look as cool? Are the holograms as hologram-ish, you know, as reflective and as crisp? No. But is it good enough? Most people I ask say yes, it's good enough. Like, you know, especially from afar, I could barely tell. So while I'm not going to just start collecting fake cards myself, I just thought it was interesting that these exist. And these aren't the only people doing this. If you go on eBay right now, you can see people make their own cards all the time. Like this guy made some sort of Pika Trump. Harder to sell some of these cards on the US, where Alibaba, coming from China, you can get a lot of this stuff readily available and at much cheaper. The final thing I'll say about Alibaba is it will take you a lot of time. Anything that's not coming out of their American warehouses will take probably at least 2 to 3 weeks at a minimum, potentially 4 if there's any delay. The customer service so far on AliExpress for me has been great. I had to return something. I got my full return. So far, so good. So another alternative for you all. That's what I think. Let me know what you all think. And we'll catch you on the next one.